Joey Richter, everybody.
It's okay.
Hi, Joey.
Uh-oh. Alright, so we've got a commercial.
Oh,
I think
how do
everyone's
we
got...
know?
Oh, wait. Why are you...
I think the commercial is behind
Yeah.
our thing. It's not actually our thing.
It's not actually our thing. Okay.
How do we know?
Alright. Hey, everyone. Can everybody see? I don't know if anybody can hear us, but I think they can.
It seems like they can.
Hey, everyone. Alright. Everybody wave.
Someone say something so that we know you can see us.
Yeah.
They are.
Alright,
Oh, they
guys.
are?
Exclamation marks.
Alright, everybody's looking. Everyone's going. Hey, guys. Alright. Looks like we're in business. It's Team Starkid here. Or some of us. And this is our first sort of first of a number of installations of our fireside chats. Though the fireplace is off because it's 95 degrees here in Chicago. So everybody wave to yourselves to cool yourselves off. Hi. So basically, this is just
Joey's gone.
Joey's gone.
He disappeared.
Oh no, Joey disappeared.
And that's how Joey Richter died.
Oh wow.
And we never saw him again.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
What happened?
Well, we'll figure out Joey in a second. But so I guess yeah, hit add. Well, all right, guys. So this is a chance for all of us to hang out, basically. You know, it's cool to have you guys here on the chat room, and it's cool to have all of us here.
Can you guys see us okay? Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, why don't we go around introducing ourselves, starting with Mr. Lubowicz over
Lean
here.
in there,
We'll just
Corey.
go.
Hi, I'm Corey Lubowicz.
Hi, I'm Carlos Valdez.
Brian Holden.
I'm AJ Holmes.
I'm Joe Walker.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lopez.
I'm Denise Stadford.
I'm Eric Congale.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lynn Beatty. I'm Meredith Stuffian.
And that's the present company. So first off, guys, can you hear us? This is going to be a test. Guys, I'm going to speak at a normal tone, and I need you to tell me if you can hear me.
Transcribe something.
Yes.
Here. There's
Yes.
no way to get the chat screen up on that computer screen.
That was fast.
I love you, Joe.
Yeah,
Do you guys love
okay. It's pretty instant. Okay, great. You can hear us. Well, bye. Okay, so we pulled some questions ahead of time because the chat room is an insane mess, as you guys can tell, I'm sure. So well, I don't know. We've got a bunch of questions, and I don't know which one to start with first. All right, here's a good one. Denise Donovan fans asks, do we have invisible friends? Denise? Do you have invisible friends?
Wait, did they ask if they have invisible friends or if I do?
Technically, they asked
If
if
we
we do. Because they said they to us.
Oh,
That makes sense,
One's
right?
giving me an upper lumbar massage as we speak. I think yes.
All right, yes. We all have Denise's invisible friends. Someone's calling me.
Where's Joe Walker? Talk to me!
Oh, it's Joey. All right, everybody. Joey's calling me because we're not working. Here, Brian, why don't you go ahead and choose another question while I figure out how to get Joey back. Hey, buddy.
Guys, send us the letter X if you think this is a success.
Don't. Oh, no one said it.
Excellent.
Yay!
All right. Yeah. Thanks for.
All right, make sure that your
We're
boss is.
skipping
This is
all
odd.
over the red by. There's tiles in the floor.
All right. This is a question from Facebook from Allison Canopa, and this question is for Eric Congale, who is the author of the Bully Book, which was recently released online. And this question is, first there's a statement and then a question, and it says, I read the Bully Book last night and absolutely loved it. Any other Starkid books planned?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
There is going to be a sequel to the Bully Book. And in that sequel, though, let me just clear something up. There probably isn't going to be a Little White Lie Season 2. Though, Little White Lie will be wrapped up a little bit in the sequel of the Bully Book because Little White Lion and Bully Book share a continuity. They're both in the Arborland school system. And so basically, Tanya was a Bully Book when she was in 5th grade, and Kevin was her grunt. And that's going to come out in a very tangential plot point in the 2nd book. So things will get wrapped up a little bit.
Spoiler alert for the
Yeah.
Bully Book.
But that's quite a ways away.
All right. And cool. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
So here's a question off of Twitter from Madeline Foy. All right, and it says, any plans to come and meet the UK Starkids anytime soon? Smiley face. So, any plans to travel to the UK? Would anyone, Meredith, would you like to take that one?
I mean, I would love to go. I would love to go. I'm so sweaty right now.
Yeah.
It's
all-
too hot
Is
to
it really
go.
hot out?
I
Is
think
it
that
colder there?
over the course of this half an hour, it's a half an hour, right?
Yeah. We're gonna be here for
Hey, is that Joey?
Yeah, Joey and his echo.
There's Joey.
We have an echo. Man, this is also complicated.
All right.
All right.
There are no plans to go over to the UK yet, though. We.
All right. Goodbye, Joey.
Though maybe someday, we will. I think it would be cool if, we recently did the Digi Tour and had a lot of fun doing that. So if we could do some sort of tour, I think that would be fun. There are no plans for it yet, but let us know what you guys think. If you think that it's a good idea, tell us where you'd like us to come, basically. You can tell us on Twitter. Our handle is Team Starkid.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna try one more time to get Joey on. We're having weird technical difficulties.
You keep
but-
going, Joe. You keep
Alright.
doing your thing. All right. This is a question that everybody can answer, okay? So this will be a good one.
All at once?
No, please don't answer all at once. All right, this question is from Kim_D09. And the question is, what was the hardest scene not to laugh through? Hardest scene
In unison,
not
guys.
to laugh.
Yeah.
All right,
One,
all at once.
No.
Two.
No fun! All right.
No.
Jamie, why don't you go ahead and go
Oh.
first, and then we'll move down the line.
The hardest scene not to laugh to during was probably when all the bugs are on stage during the Overqueen, when the Overqueen was scolding Bug because
Which
we were,
play?
this would be Starship. This would be Starship. Yeah, when we
That's
were
so
all buzzing because we all people couldn't speak and it was just a bunch of us looking like doofuses with cardboard bugs in front of us trying to be really, really serious.
Yeah. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Joey, put on headphones.
And also speak up, because they are having trouble hearing
Oh.
us.
Oh.
I thought the Council of the Bugs at the Overqueen scene was really funny.
All right, Meredith.
I had two. The first was when Dylan Saunders went that stack of hay was my cousin, because I'd always look and make eye contact with him going like that. And then my second one was when I said you're nothing like my boyfriend Tootsie Noodles, and Brian would go what? And we'd make eye contact and he'd be going. And I'd
So-
have to keep a straight face.
So eye contact just makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Anytime I go, to play, that was me holding in a laugh, and that was how I did it. Was go.
All right, Eric, what do you think? Any play? Hardest scene not to laugh through, or hardest scene?
I was
scene that you thought was funny.
I was allowed to laugh through all of them.
Yeah.
But the one that if I was trying not to laugh would be the hardest was the laugh scene in Starship. That was my laughiest scene.
Cool.
Which one?
The laugh scene?
Oh yeah. That was fun.
That was great.
Can we hear Joey?
Yeah, let me turn on. We were having echoes before, so I muted our computer. Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, Joey, say something.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
There we go. Hey, all right, Joey. Here's a question for you.
There's a little bit of a delay as I say it.
All right. Whenever I wave my hand at you, I'm going to start talking.
Start talking.
So start.
There we go. All right. So, what was your
Are you serious?
what was the hardest scene for you not to laugh through any of the plays?
Through any of the plays, I think the hardest thing for me to not laugh at was the mess up scene in AVPS when Joe's flip flop came off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
that was a funny.
And
time.
there's
That was
video
a funny
evidence of that.
mistake. Okay,
Great.
that was good. But you did laugh, so
Yeah, so you messed up.
yeah.
I did laugh. That's the thing. I Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that was good.
Lauren.
Oh, probably in. Oh my God, it's really freaking me out.
We can hear ourselves speaking, and it's confusing.
God, it's horrible. Probably in the first Harry Potter when I was doing the scene in Voldemort's office and Walker said, "There's nothing worse than I don't know something like there's nothing as dangerous as the heart of a child." You guys probably know. And he shoved his long wand up my nose. That was like the hardest I've ever had to work to not laugh.
That was very funny. Is that in the final YouTube version? That probably is.
I think so.
Yeah, that was funny. Sorry, I got a text. All right, is it my turn?
Oh, here's a question from MaryWiki95. It says, Joey, can you please stop being so freaking cute?
All right.
I can't. There's nothing I can do.
All right.
Let's keep going.
Let's
this
keep
is
going.
a good topic.
Denise?
Okay, two scenes that are the hardest not to laugh at. One was that one where I just laid down for like 20 minutes. And I used to annoy so bad our stage manager and Angela and Lauren because I'd go, "Is this my lay down scene?
Yeah.
Is this my lay?" And even Brian Holden once was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And then the other one was Meredith and I were the cryo tube, if you saw the play live. And throughout all of Dylan's scene, I would face Meredith and go like, "Can you see me? Can you see me?" And she's like, "Your face is dark, I can't see you." And I'm like, "Look at this funny face." And she'd be like, "I can't see you." That's it! Woo!
Yeah!
Sorry,
All right, AJ.
the heat.
When I was playing piano in the original show, the very Potter musical. Those of you who haven't seen any of the shows.
Those of you who are here.
Those of you who are here for no
Just for
reason.
the right
I couldn't keep it together. I never could keep it together when Joe said, "Now two people are mad at me." Yeah,
That was funny too.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. Your turn. And don't say that one.
Okay, the one that made me laugh, the scene I was hardest to not laugh in, also, I'm sort of like Joey, is the scene that I laughed in. And it was in a little show called Me and My Dick, where it was a scene with Brian Holden right here, where it was just, we were in
A situation.
We were in a wacky
where-
situation together. And
Sorry, they told me to do that.
yeah.
They told me to flick Joe in the ear, so I.
Oh, they're flicking me in the ear. All right. There we go. Thank you, guys, for suggesting that. But anyway, there was a part where Brian went, "Does that make you feel better, big boy?" And then he took pearls,
Pearl necklace.
and he put it in his mouth, and it
Super sexy.
was so gross. It was like so gross, where it was just like really seductive, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Brian is," and that one always made me laugh. So that was my
Okay.
that was my answer to that question.
All right, mine is when I can never be in a scene with Nick Lang, because I don't know why. It started early when we were in a play together. The first play Nick and I were ever in together was a two-man show, and there would be so many like emotional moment scenes, and we'd look at each other right in the eye, and would just start laughing. And then it became like a dance to see who could get themselves pointing up stage so that they could laugh, but the other person had to keep a straight face. So mine was in the sequel when Nick comes out as Peter Pettigrew. And he comes out and says, he's just doing the stupidest lines in the world. Like, yeah, he's got the football and he's acting like, "Whoa! Why don't you vote on what's gonna be on your tombstone?" And he's holding, he's supposed to be who's the guy, I don't know, from Twilight, Jacob.
Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner.
He's supposed to be him
Yeah,
outside of a poster, and it was just like watching it do it. It made me laugh so bad. And actually, if you watch the video online, whatever scene that is, you can see, it cuts to me once, and you can see that I'm just laughing. Everyone else is like being an actor, and like they're like scared of him, and I'm just laughing at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cool.
So that was me.
That's funny.
What do you think, Carlos?
I had a lot of good times laughing on the things that were on stage. I was in the pit.
Yeah.
But
Carlos?
I would probably have to say that in Me and My Dick, there's this line that Corey Doris says every night. Every night it just made me crack up. It was like, no, Weenie, he ain't gonna want no two dicks. I just broke down laughing backstage. Yeah, that's definitely my top one.
All right, Corey. Your favoriteest moment from any show in a long time.
I think from the first time I saw this, I could not stop laughing during Mama Umbridge in APPS with Nick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I like literally was like rolling in the bleachers. I could not keep it together.
That was one where everybody was just,
Dying.
but like, you know,
Yeah.
That was the most rewatchable rehearsal scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my god. That was really crazy.
Oh, it,
Joey Richter from 10 Seconds Behind.
Joey!
I forgot Henry was there.
Joey, do you have anything to say?
You have one question.
I answered that first question. I love every moment in the shows.
No, I mean just like anything to say in general.
Well, I wish I was there with you guys so there was a little less of a delay. And
Oh.
That's the only
I thought it might have been
Great
because
show.
you loved us.
I don't know if this is information to be released, but before Orlando, I'm gonna be there for like 5 days.
Yeah. That'll be fun. We're all going to LeakyCon.
Uh-oh. Did we...
Alright.
Uh-oh.
We should
Whatever.
answer some questions.
Hey,
All right,
why
I
don't
know.
we take some questions from this thing? Hey, Dave.
Yeah, there was a funny question asked. What were the funniest mess ups that ever happened?
Funniest mess ups that ever happened.
On stage.
God, what were some funny
Oh,
mess-ups?
and Starship, when we were all, the mosquitoes were killing Joe,
Yeah, that was
there was, so we had these inflatable balloons, and the tanks that we'd inflate oxygen into the balloons, and I guess I was getting really into killing up, and my balloon popped before I was technically supposed to die, before Nito was supposed to die. And so, I just, my instinct, I was so in the moment of being a mosquito that I literally felt myself, my spirit die when the balloon popped. And so it was like no thought whatsoever, and I just hit the floor and Nito had a premature death. And that was also really hard to keep a straight face during
Yeah.
even though you're
writhing on the
you're supposed to
floor.
be dead. Yeah.
Right, that's, yeah, so.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun mess-up. I don't think there were ever any other mess-ups ever.
Yeah, I don't
I
think.
think that was it.
My wig
No.
fell off.
Oh yeah, her wig fell off. Particularly funny mess-ups. Gosh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I block
there's
I
a-
block out mess-ups because they're stressful.
The famous mishap in
Oh, there was the scene in Me and My Dick where when I
No, go
I
ahead,
lifted
Joe.
the bed off of Joe and the tip of his head came off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
and I
tip
went.
of
In the original show, there was the moment. I think it was the first night. Oh, it was opening night of Harry Potter. That. Oh, bye. That's all.
Can you
Say
say
bye to
Bye,
Denise.
guys.
Bye, Denise.
Bye, Joey Richter.
kidding.
Not fun.
Bye, guys.
Alright.
Bye.
When Joey came on stage with no snacks in the middle of the second act, and he made some comment about it because he's supposed to have a snack every time he comes on stage. He's like, oh god, and right at intermission, Joey had come back to me and like said, "Do you want anything to eat?" and gave me some red vines, and I think that's what started like all of this.
Did he? He gave you.
He gave me
What?
and after he gave me red vines, the delicious candy.
Delicious. Yeah, eat some red vines. And we've been a smash hit ever since.
Yeah, so I went out and handed him red vines, and then we did it for every other performance, and now look how far we've come.
Let's see. We got a question. Are we planning any more musicals?
No.
Never again. Though I have been humming this song all day. It's based off of ABBA's smash hit "Mamma Mia."
Yeah.
Except it goes "Shawarma Mia." So I can sing.
That famous
Well, I was thinking it's like
Lebanese
yeah, the famous Lebanese dish, shawarma. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to everybody and try to convince them to do it, but it might just be. It goes, shawarma Mia, here I go again. Shawarma, how can I resist you? Shawarma Mia. That's all I've gotten so far.
Hey, that's
Writing
good stuff,
songs is pretty hard.
Let's workshop it.
All right,
So we'll
let's send it to New York.
workshop it. As for
But no, we're pretty much done after this. This Ustream might be our last production ever.
Someone asked
And
Art.
what a way to go out.
What a way. Cheers.
Someone
Someone asked, are you performing at LeakyCon?
Yeah, well, we've got a 2-hour panel at LeakyCon. And it's going to be full of lots of fun stuff. You know, it's kind of cool because it feels like, you know, this is the ultimate Harry Potter thing, Harry Potter fan conference. So we want to try and make our panel like our ultimate, like, duh. Like, we want to make it cool, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Just for the people who are still freaking out, we're doing more musicals. Come on, guys.
Yeah, of course, we're going to do more musicals.
We still got Shawarma Mia.
we always got Shawarma Mia.
Shawarma Mia is next on the docket,
Sounds like-
followed by The Digger.
The Digger. But the Digger is under a tight lid. Seriously.
Followed by the Bully Book musical, the Bully Book TV show. We're going to make Bully Book Trapper Keepers.
Season 3, 4, and 5 of Little White Lies.
Yeah, we're not going to make, we're not making season 2 of Little White Lie. We are making season 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna, Chris Colfer's gonna be in all those. He's gonna direct a lot of episodes in the last
We're gonna do a prequel of Little White Lie called Little White Lie Babies.
People want to know what we thought of Glee Live.
It was fun. It was like,
It was awesome.
It was really good.
you know, it
so
was
fun.
cool to see Darren doing his thing on stage, and it was really weird because it was like watching things where you go, you see these people that you see on television, and it was sort of like intangible, you know, you're not, it was like there's a level of like not reality there to it, and then you see Darren on the other side of the stage and you go, oh,
What's he doing there?
yeah, so it was pretty
Yeah, I know that guy.
What'd you think, Joey? What'd you think of Glee Live?
I had a fun time at Glee concert. It was really bizarre because I'm hearing my echo. It's hard, but But it was great. I mean, it's funny because it was the same kind of thing where you watch Darren and you're like, what the hell is Darren doing and doing this with in front of all these people as opposed to like at the Blind Pig or like something like that.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, we're all used to just seeing.
But it was great. It was fun.
As our buddy, as opposed to as Blaine.
Yeah.
So it's always like sort of jarring when you see when you're like put up close to it.
So I see something on the chat room here that says Roach plushies from Starship. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that
we'll
is
work
cool.
on that as soon as we can. Stay tuned for any interesting news regarding Roach or Starship plushies. That's
I also saw.
idea.
I also. Yeah, we had a comment earlier that was asking about.
a pretty good idea.
Pretty good idea. About backpacks, which is a
What
cool
would those
idea.
look like?
I don't know if we.
certainly
I don't know
haven't
if we
seen
can
them
make
We haven't seen any.
Starkid backpacks because I don't know if the technology exists, but it certainly is a fun idea. Also, because Eric has invented the idea of. He's invented the idea.
It's a backpack. So when I was in school, besides hunting down evil books, I had trouble sitting in the chairs in school. And I always thought, wouldn't it be great if there was a backpack that had 2 folding pads that came off and you hang on the back of your chair. And these 2 pads get in the back and seat of your backpack. And it's the chair that you wear.
That's it. It's the chair you wear. So it's a really good one.
Cool.
What else we got?
There have been some good ones here. Why didn't Taz end up kissing Starship?
It was
Why
cut
am I
out.
bad brat?
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh!
I'm kidding. It's because wait, were they originally
Guys,
supposed
this is
to
the
No.
this is the last Ustream you'll see Lauren Lopez.
Exactly. Oh, Lauren, I love you. No, so they because Taz is like 16, right?
She's like 12.
She's like 16 and up is like 80 or
Yes.
90. So like it's like pretty. There's like a big, you know.
I never thought that they had a like
Yeah.
romantic
Yeah.
relationship. I thought it was much more innocent than that, where
It's
like,
it's a platonic relationship.
yeah, it's like, you know, Up's her mentor, and
The best way to look at it is like the Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi, and it would be weird if they kissed, right? Just because they're so old and young. So
What would your Patronuses be if you had?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. He's the Green Lantern. My Patronus.
AJ, if you read
I don't know.
this, steal Joe's hat. Brian,
Got
if you
it.
read this, say hi.
Are you just reading right off?
I don't know what Patronus mine would be. Does anyone have an answer out there? Mine would probably be a pack of red vines.
and how?
And Taz equals jailbait. They want to hear Carlos and AJ sing. They want to hear.
Can you guys just do like a chord, a 2-person chord?
Like
Is that
that.
possible? Does that exist?
You need,
sure.
no, Joe, you need 3 people to make a chord. Or a drum.
Meredith?
We don't know.
All right. Well, what do you guys? I mean, listen, we're about to wrap this up. So, what's the last thing that we should do?
Well, before we wrap up, I just want to let everybody know that we are going to continue doing these. This is a fun little way to hang out with everyone, I think. I think that we've got one planned for a little bit before LeakyCon, I think.
Yeah, we
and
might-
if not, then we are definitely going to do one during LeakyCon.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for some fun poolside action.
Yeah, stay tuned to Red Vine's TV channel.
Let Carlos sing, let Carlos
Oh,
sing.
oh, almost shut down the computer.
Oh, are you ready to
Don't-
shut down your computer?
No, I'm not. Cancel. Abort that immediately.
Um,
Let Carlos sing. Carlos, if you sing a note, I'll have your hat. My Carlos. Yeah.
Sure, me.
Sure, me.
Gotta go again.
Sure.
How can I resist you? Mamma mia. Here I go again. Mama, how can I resist you?
Shawarma! Shawarma!
Damn.
There you go.
Oh, darn.
Shawarma.
Nice one, Joey.
There's that chord.
So behind.
I figured out the lag is now good for jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's got perfect comedic
What's funny?
timing.
Brian, you gotta say hi to Cassidy.
Say hi to Cass.
Who?
Cassidy.
Oh.
Butch.
Hi, Cass.
Sundance. Butch. Something like that, right? I don't know. Let's see, what else? I guess we should just have some sort of sign-off since we're over our allotted time.
You're in charge now.
I'm in charge now. No, they don't cut us off. We could keep
The
going.
internet says, hey.
All right, everyone. Well, we're about to say goodnight, so maybe we should all sing a lullaby or something.
Yeah, sure.
All right, okay. Here's what.
You triggered it. Or unless you have a better idea.
No, I don't know what your idea is.
Well, we'll compare ideas and then.
Do I need to start singing early?
Start singing early.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go
yeah.
around and we'll each sing one line of the lullaby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
What lullaby?
What lullaby? The lullaby that says goodnight to the Starkids.
The lullaby that's in your heart.
Okay, the lullaby in our heart. This is.
All right,
this
Meredith,
is
you have
some.
to go first.
This is some theater right here.
Good night, little Starkid fans. Sleep tight, little Starkid family.
With a loose tooth beneath your pillow.
It's not loose. And maybe the fairy will come.
Hold a little Starkid dream. Part of our little Starkid team.
Yeah.
And you will find lots of friends. Friends who will be with you until the end. Until the end.
Good night, good night.
Yes.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. Bye, Joey. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Red vines,
All right.
yeah,
So,
me.
Shawarma Mia, right?
Bye, everyone.
Okay, act one, right?
Here I go
Go
again.
to Mahoney.
Uh-oh. I can't end it. All right, here we go. All right, bye, everyone.
Shawarma, shawarma, shawarma. Shawarma, shawarma, shawarma.